What's up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for Royal Blue Tarot. What's up, tribe? What's up, water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. Originally intended for your Cancer placements. Got Justice and the Ace of Cups. Something is being balanced. A new beginning is on the way. Let's check the energy. How you doing? Oh my God. Five of Cups with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Are we really still mourning over this relationship? Oh my God. I get it. Let's get some more energy. Things have been heavy. Things have been sad. Look at this new beginning. There is some sort of a new beginning. You're curious. You're open. You've been seeking answers, guidance. I mean, wow. Two aces. Look at you overcoming your negative thinking. My throat chakra started to act up around then too. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Your energy is just shifting so much already. I mean, to the Page of Pentacles, not only are you receiving a brand new beginning, not only are you getting the green light, not only is the universe opening doors for you, but you're walking through it. That's your decision. You know what I'm saying? You have taken this pinnacle that God is giving you, and you are ready to plant it. You are ready to be a good steward of your time. I mean, oh my God, you are coming out of this resting, meditating, reflecting, and you're ready to work. You're ready to take action. Yeah, because you've been all up in your head about some stuff. You have seen the light. Oh my God, so many cards about breakthrough, spiritual awakening, illusions being shattered, coming out your head, you know what I'm saying? Coming out this devil energy, this energy of burdens and obsessions and toxicity. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. You're taking the time to really look at where are you investing. You're being a conscious investor, a good steward of your time and your money, having the strength and courage to walk away from these things that was really just making you sad. You know what I'm saying? The Ace of Cups, not Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups that I just set over on top of this Five of Cups. Like you're doing it. You're doing it on your own. The sadness, the grief, the heavy feelings is what pushed you into this cataclysmic change that needed to take place. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Look at you. You're walking into this. You're walking into this stable foundations, nurturing yourself, but also I'm getting a Queen of Cups. I'm getting someone that you love so much. You are seriously like new foundation. I'm hearing, I got a new attitude. Have you been like dancing in your room? Are you feeling inspired? Because that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Like this brand new person. You're like, yeah, I'm not confused. I got options. I get to choose. I get to discern. Two cards about investments. Like where are you investing your emotions? And this time in Hermit, this time to yourself, this little spiritual time out that you've been in is what's really supporting you in changing your whole attitude. Oh my God. Like sometimes it gets dark before it gets bright or whatever the terms are. All right. Yeah. Four of Swords. Again, so we got sevens, we got fours. All right. All right. Resting and reflecting. You like, you know what? I love this because you're going from figuring out where you want to emotionally invest, and that involves you meditating on the truth. That involves you going within. Look at you, you little spiritual warrior. You You just have a whole new attitude on life. I'm so happy for you. Let's do this countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. We got 4. Let's get 3 more cards on this current energy of my beautiful, royal, regal viewer. Because you special as hell. You know what I'm saying? You're understanding who you are. What's up? What's up, divine masculine? Or it's my divine feminine. I don't care. Okay, whatever will suit you in. You're feeling confident. You're feeling expressive. You're feeling passionate. You're ready to get out there. You're ready to be seen. You're ready to be bold. Okay, you feeling sexy. You feeling frisky. You feeling free. You are trying to get out here. You're like ready to pounce. That's the energy that I'm getting. You're ready to pounce. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. Who am I talking to? Divine masculine? Because we got King of Wands, King of Swords. Wands and swords is masculine energy. So what's up? That's my baby. Y'all are my babies. Y'all my sons out here, okay? Because I am so happy that you are drawn to me and that I am drawn to you, because I have such a love and a heart for my divine masculines out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been going through it. Y'all been struggling. And you are really coming into a whole different energy, and this is beautiful. You are like really walking away from an old you, an old cycle. You have allowed yourself to walk into this energy of transformation, and it is beautiful, man. It's really, really beautiful. You're feeling more creative. You're feeling more confident. You're ready to explore. You're ready to get creative. And you're also really standing in your truth. This is not some, just because we got light and shadow of every energy, right? But the energy that I'm picking up on is somebody who is really in their light. You are standing in your power. You are not afraid to tell somebody the truth. You like, and what's up? And what's up? Because I know who I am. Do you? Do you know who I am? Because I know who I am. Your spirit team been, you've been praying, you've been reflecting. What's up, star? Oh my God. You're healing this connection. You're healing your nurturing side. You're healing your inner divine feminine energy. You're learning how to nurture yourself. You're learning how to nurture others. Put your heart out there. Again, being creative. You're ready to birth something. Are you working on a new project? And again, with this connecting to another person, because I'm just feeling it and I'm just going to say it. Again, you're healing this connection, this relationship, because I got 2 kings out here, and then I'm seeing the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and healing, restoration. Okay, the star comes after the Tower, after everything that fell and broken down. This person is ready, like vulnerable, authentic, not hiding. I just love this. Okay, we're gonna do a 2-1 because we got 5, 4, 3. We're gonna do 2-1. So this is the energy that you're stepping into. What are you getting ready for? What's up with the energy? Because your energy is hot like fire. You on and popping. The strength card. The strength with the world. Now, it low-key flips. It low-key flips. It could be my fault. So I'm just going to keep the energy that we're going to keep it in the upright. The other day, remember how the strength was upside down? But it was like this. It was like this. Like you're coming out of like your confidence, your radiance, your self-control is showing because you're ready for this new cycle. You're ready to walk through a portal. There is a divine feminine that is like through a doorway, is what I'm getting. And you are having the strength, the audacity, the boldness. Okay. What was I calling y'all the other day? The cowardly lion. You are coming out of that energy. You like, look, I'm strong. I'm capable. I'm worthy. I'm ready for a new cycle. You're still a little scared. I ain't gonna hold you. You still a little scared, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a process. And when we look at the progression of these readings, come on now. Come on now. The Lovers with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, you're making better choices. I'm so proud of you, Divine Masculine. You are making better choices. You're making better choices for your life, and you're also making choices that is aligning you with this divine partnership that you already know you want, because we keep talking about it. And your intuition is spot on. Like, oh my God. These are the two cards at the bottom of that. You're low-key obsessed with each other. You're manifesting each other. You're in your head about each other. You know the truth. You know you love each other. Oh my God. You have been like seeking the light within, spending a lot of time alone. But this is a divine counterpart couple. Do you see this? The Hermit and the High Priestess. These are the spiritual teachers of the deck. They're it. 2 plus 5 is 7. This is how you get somewhere, okay? Balanced, divine, masculine, feminine energy. This is beautiful. You and this other person are like spiritual royalty. I keep hearing in some of the other readings and by readers that I love, this one person in particular, it's like power couple. Not even one person in particular. Multiple people have said this. It's like a power couple coming together here. Can I get some of your energy? Because I love where you are going with this. This is tight. This is tight. High Priestess with the Hierophant. Y'all are about to rule some shit. Let me tell you. Let me tell you right now. And with the Devil energy right behind that. But, oh my God. My God. Y'all are about to build something so powerful. Because I'm picking up on 22. 15 plus 5 is 20 plus the 2. 22, the master builder in numerology. That's what 22 stands for, the master builder. Y'all are about to build something. Y'all are manifesting this. There's still, so it's like you see this devil energy and then the 8 of swords, like y'all are still dealing with like some obsession, some toxic thinking, some in your head. But with the way that this is all positioned, I feel like this is actually cool. I feel like y'all are obsessed with coming back to each other. Y'all are scared and you're moving through it because y'all have been in separation. There's a separation happening here, but with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, again, truth, clarity, manifestation. Something is happening here. Something really, really cool is happening here. Oh my God. But the Lovers and then all that energy at the bottom of the deck, bro. Let's get the final card. Let's get the one. Spin the countdown. Let's get the last one. What is it, Lord? I just want to close my eyes and be surprised. Oh my God. I'm like, what you gotta say, Spirit? Oh my God. You know what? Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups at the bottom. Now I said one card, and it's very interesting that it's like this, that they're like back to back. And the message that I'm picking up on is it's like, are you going to be in this hot and cold, scary ass energy, or are you going to stand in your freaking power and you already know what's up? And that takes the emotional groundedness of this King of Cups. You know what I'm saying? With the world. So there is something here with your confidence. Very interesting that it came out like this. I'll take it. I'll take it as the final card. But behind you, it's like, which one is leading? Scary ass or confidence? Scary ass or confidence? Not too sure, 100% self-assured. I don't really know. What are we talking about? Ultimate manifester. You know what I'm saying? So that's up to you, but this is that revolving door that you're kind of moving through right now. Really, really proud of you, but we still have some underlying energy that we're working on here, okay? Now I'm gonna just keep it on here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on here because I just want that reminder, that's helpful, that this is the energy that we need to work on. Okay, is this Knight of Wands energy. So let's talk about it some more. I think that's a good place. Let's get some confirmation on this Five of Cups. What's the Five of Cups all about? What's the sadness? Because you didn't move towards this Ten of Pentacles. There was some movement that you could have done that you didn't. Okay? Moving forward, that got you in that Five of Pentacles over there feeling sad without your Queen of Cups, without your nurturance, without your fulfillment. So you didn't move towards your fulfillment. Okay? So we know why the Five of Cups started the energy off here, because that is still your underlying energy. That's your overall energy, low key, is the sadness. But I will say that it seems like that has fueled, and we talked about this in the last reading, you had to go through these things because that was the only thing that was really going to give you a shift in perspective and light a fire up under that ass to where you would really do something different. Yeah, North Node, destined to have. What you're destined to have is what is fueling you. That's actually a good thing. Sometimes it's good that we go through hard times because it teaches us. It teaches us, and then we don't have to repeat those lessons if we're really willing to be present with it, to move through it. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about this Eight of Cups. What was it that you needed to walk away from? With the Five of Cups, Eight of Cups together, that's 13 cups. That's needing to go through some sort of death and transformation. Something within your emotional space needed to be reborn. You needed to have that ego death, but let's get some more information on that Eight of Cups. Wow, really quick. Knight of Cups. So, what I'm getting with this is like, you could have been in like people pleasing energy. For this card to be clarifying the Eight of Cups, I'm getting like the shadow energy of Knight of Cups, like not really listening to your intuition, or being like gullible or people pleasing is what I'm picking up on. Like overly trying to lead with your heart, as if gullible, too sensitive. I'm getting jelly back. One of my favorite readers uses the term jelly back. Like, it's like you were being like weak willed, not really having a spine, trying to be too nice, wanting everyone to, like, oh, oh, love me, love me, love me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just not being in that King of Wands energy, not being confident, self assured, and trying to like hold on to that stubbornness. You needed to walk away from stubbornness. Yeah, that's not sexy, right? Not sexy at all. And that's what left you over there feeling guarded and insecure. Now let's talk about this Knight of Wands energy. What's up with that? What is the disconnect as to why you're still hesitant between the Knight of Wands energy versus the Queen of Wands energy? Maybe it's that you're feeling unsure about this Queen, because we already saw the King of Wands. So to have the Knight of Wands back to back with the Queen of Wands, it's like I'm picking up on like you're scared to go towards this Queen. But let's get some clarification. Yeah, the Fool. You need to have a new beginning, and you're like nervous to make that decision. Like, you want to make the decision, you want to move towards this person, you want to step into your magnetic energy. Maybe there is a creative project that you're wanting to work on, and you're like, oh, what are people going to think about me? Because maybe you're normally like a religious person or a just more rigid person. So you stepping into like really owning your magic and your this mystical side. Maybe you're truly a mystic. We saw the two spiritual teachers. So maybe you're ready to, like, your soul is calling you into a different lane that you have normally been in. And it's as if you don't want to be judged for it. Maybe this Queen of Wands has something that you're like, oh, how are people going to look at me if I choose this person? But that's what your heart, that's what your intuition is guiding you towards. So your intuition is speaking to you, but it's as if maybe you're doubting it or you're hesitant to move forward on it. But this is your path. that north node. This is what you're destined to have, what you're destined to move towards. And you have this opportunity for a new beginning on it. I think we need a little bit more energy about this card, about that Knight of Wands. Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. This is, and we saw that Hermit card behind all the cards that I was showing you. Again, that spiritual teacher. You're meant to embody this carrying the light, leading the way. You're very like spiritually tapped in, but it's as if maybe you are nervous to be seen in that way because it goes against certain beliefs that you've held, what people that you know, what they're going to say. I'm getting it's more so that because your intuition and everything is like leading you, like the universe is guiding you into this new direction that you're destined to go in. But it seems like you're still feeling hesitant. You're still feeling afraid about moving. Like you're very hot and cold with it. You're like, oh, I want to. I'm feeling really passionate about it, but you're feeling scared. And I'm also getting that maybe you need to prepare because looking at the Knight of Wands, it's like it's creativity, but it's like it's the most fickle knight in the deck. So when it talks about, and knights are about taking action. So if you're supposed to be taking action towards something, then maybe these Virgoan principles is what's going to help you. This new cycle, like think about where you're going. Don't think about the past. Don't think about what other people are saying. Think about this portal that you're ready to walk through. Think about this new cycle. Think about you being a trendsetter because what you are walking into, you're going to be like setting the pace. You're setting a trend. And this love, hilarious, Nine of Pentacles and this Emperor behind it as well. This love that is on your mind that's motivating you to move forward. Six of Cups is after the Five of Cups. So it's like that sadness and everything. But this is what is helping you to move forward, is thinking about something that truly makes you happy. This divine feminine energy sitting over here waiting on you. And you have to have the strength and courage to do that. You just have to know who you are. It's not even really anything that you have to do. It's just about knowing who you are because you're already this emperor, bro. We already saw the two kings out here. This is who you are, but you still stuck in your head about this love that is here to transform you. It's here to transform the world, and it's also to transform you. So Virgo and the world is what came out to clarify that Knight of Wands. These are some of the things that you can meditate on, that you can, bring these things back into your head. I'm hearing that scripture too. You'd have to look it up, but it's like, think on those things that are good, that are true, that are virtuous. It's like, it literally tells you, think on those things. It is very easy. The negative thoughts, they're going to come up, but as soon as you're aware of it, oh, let me switch it. Let me switch it because I'm destined to go in this direction that my intuition is leading me and guiding me towards. All right. Now, I do want to get a little bit more on the Queen of Wands on the back of that. So why did that energy come out? Is it about you? Is it about another person? Give us some clarity, Spirit, on that Queen of Wands. The Hermit. The Hermit and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. This could go a couple different ways. It could be that that Queen of Wands energy is what's guiding you from within. So that could be internal divine feminine energy, or it could be that even though you're in separation from this person, and actually, yeah, I'm getting that that's what it is because that Devil card came up, kind of connecting the masculine and feminine energy here. So I'm picking up on this obsession of getting back, like leading yourself back to this person. Like it's a part of what's driving you. You're feeling inconsistent. You're feeling afraid. You're not feeling very confident in your actions, in your plan to move forward. It's passionate, but you're gaining like more spiritual guidance. Like you're praying, you're just not feeling all the way prepared. Hermit also connects us to Virgo energy. So routines, your daily habits, like what are you doing in order to get prepared? So I feel like the passion is what is driving you forward, but there is that need of needing to plan, to prepare, to make sure that what you're doing, that it's coming from a place of integrity and reverence and service. Okay, that's pretty good. So what else do we need to know? House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. Now I have shuffled these cards, but this card has come out a couple times in the readings already. Okay, I don't know what was going on outside, but it was getting a little crazy and I was getting a little distracted, so I just had to pause the video. So, house 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. This has been coming out in the readings. So, look at your astrology. What zodiac rules your 7th house? What planets or placements do you have in that area of your life? Because it's something about relationships, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So this reading, this is clarifying that this is about a partnership. So this is about you, but it's also about partnership. So if you're a feminine watching this, this is what your masculine is going through. If you're masculine watching this, this is what you're experiencing, and this is the reason why. Because there is a partnership that is significant to your spiritual development. It's significant to your spiritual development. It's significant to your overall happiness. And it is significant with your divine mission. And I looked over at the Chariot and the Knight of Cups when I said mission. You coming out of, wow, we got 3 major arcanas at the bottom of the deck here. So you coming out of this devil energy, coming out of this illusion, and there being some sort of karmic cycle that's at play here, some sort of level up that is available to you. But this is the energy that you're working with. You've been in this self-sabotaging, like holding yourself down, chained to your shadow side. And so you've had to look at that, like the light of the moon, the fullness of the moon being out at night. We're able to see through the darkness. It is the highest illumination that we have within the night sky, is when there's a full moon, so that we can see more clearly through the darkness. We're able to see our the hidden enemies. The moon card represents hidden enemies. And I'm feeling like this hidden enemy was you. And in the reading from yesterday, it's like from the friendships, toxic people that you had around you and stuff like that. So I'm picking up on that as well. And this had to be dealt with before things could actually move forward for you, or, you know, with this divine feminine. There was some things that really needed to get looked at. Jupiter, grow and expand. And it was meant to really just take you to another level. It opened your heart space up. It's meant to, we kept seeing travel in the other readings as well. Like this was meant to, and that's Sagittarius 9th house energy. Everything that's going on is meant to get you out of your comfort zone, to get you into your higher learning, to learn more spiritually for yourself, but also to position you so that you're ready to step into that role as a spiritual teacher. We're going through Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. Like we need those philosophical, profound thought leaders, you know, pure. You can't come into this next era if you're not pure. So that devil energy, that moon energy had to get dealt with, because it's two different timelines that we're going to be walking on. You're either still going to be walking in falsehood and inauthenticity and darkness and trying to manipulate, gaslight, con people, scam people, trying to act like you're of the light and you're not, or you truly are pure-hearted light worker, all about universal love and language. Like, who are you for real? So this energy had to get cleansed out of you, because some of it was still there. Some of it was still there, and you couldn't really walk into this beautiful new cycle that is being prepared and laid out. I'm imagining like people setting up like in a large banquet hall, like king royalty type of feast that is being put out. You can't come in and celebrate at that table after this divine union and marriage, and you still sitting in toxicity, devil energy, still got hidden motives and stuff like that. That was not going to work in this situation. Golly, we're already 30 minutes in. Let's get some advice. Let's just try to wrap this up for the collective. What else do they need to know here? Victory and success, Ace of Swords. Like, this is happening. This is happening. Your little shadow, your little ego trying to, it's like, okay, get that shit out of here. You are walking into victory, success, recognition, validation. Something is about to be, like, you're about to be celebrating. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Truth is here. You're ready to tell someone the truth. You're ready to tell someone. You're ready to tell the world. You are recognizing your own truth. And that is the victory. That is the success. It happens. It's like an inside job first. Okay. So this is happening on the inside of you first, and then it's getting manifested. We're going through Saturn and Neptune that are retrograde right now. So you're in this final step. Everyone is. We're in these final stages, this last little bit of review. Okay, Three of Pentacles. You're building something. There's going to be some sort of collaboration here. This emotional new beginning here. Healing, apologizing, inner child wounds that are just really getting worked on. But I'm seeing that there is going to be some sort of coming together, some sort of working together, building something physically. I don't know why I just heard house. Like, it could be like building a house, but building like your money, building a business. The start of that Ten of Pentacles, like when you really start to nurture and put that work in, because you'd already figured out, okay, where do I want to start? Where do I want to invest? That was the Two of Pentacles. Now we're at the Three. Like, okay, this is what we're building. This is what we're doing. This is the commitment to the structure. The system is being built. This is beautiful. Five of Wands, you still got a little bit of confusion to sort through. And actually, I'm getting, because we're talking about like advice and stuff like that, this is what's helping you to move forward. This is what's pushing you to calmer waters. Going through these states of confusion, feeling conflicted, feeling like there's chaos. Again, that Five of Cups that we saw at the beginning, that is what has helped to be your motivation. It's been a healthy source of motivation. It's been an intentional source of motivation. And now we're seeing this Five of Wands here, clarified at the bottom of the deck by the Six of Swords. And hello, this chaos, confusion, conflict is helping to move you to calmer waters, to where you're going to be making choices that are more harmonious to your life, going from rough waters to calm waters. And that takes you being honest with yourself. That takes you thinking differently. That takes you communicating on a different level. And this is witness protection too. Again, I feel like you're moving in silence. I feel like this conflict, whatever's going on with people in your life, probably those friends, unhealthy friends trying to keep you from what you really desire, you're moving away from anything that is causing conflict and chaos in your life, and you're doing it strategically. You're doing it with a sense of strategy. Six of Swords goes into that Seven of Swords. Like you're doing it, and I'm getting the light aspect of it. It's happening strategically, and it's moving you into your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. You have clarity about the situation, but you are being like, you acting like, oh, I don't know what's going on. What you talking about? Cancer, nurture, comfort, protection. You are protecting your emotions. You're protecting your home. You are protecting your private life, your private thoughts. You're not being so open with people. See, that was that shit. That was that Knight of Cups that we saw where it was that shadow energy of this because we were clarifying the Eight of Cups. You can we just thank Spirit for just speaking so fluently and so clearly through me right now? Because that was part of my prayer for this reading. And I just feel like I've been talking so fast. There's been so much. And we're 35 minutes in. Like, I feel like this has been jam packed with information for you. But you are learning to protect yourself. You're learning the difference between hiding and like manipulating versus discretion, being discreet, having wisdom, having discernment about what to share, what not to share, who to trust, who not to trust, who is really on my side, who is really secretly plotting on me. This has helped you. Having to go through being disappointed with friendships, being disappointed with relationships that you thought, oh, that was my friend, that was my tribe, that was my family. You know, I thought we loved each other. I thought we had a good thing going. I thought we were supposed to be forever. And that's exactly what this year of the nine is showing. It's all about ending karmic cycles. We're wrapping shit up because we're going into a new cycle. It's about to be new. It's going to be improved. It's going to be better, more evolved. And this had to happen for you to see, for you to feel, so that you could learn to move differently. So that you could learn to move differently. And I just peeked and saw that King of Pentacles right behind all that. This is having you in some more grounded energy, but you have to be able to look at things from a different perspective after going through painful karmic endings. It was necessary that it ended, and you was trying to juggle it for a while, but you know, you ain't want to juggle that Empress. So you juggled that Empress. You juggled the wrong one. You invested poorly. You invested in the wrong place. And so all of these things got you looking at things completely differently. And I bet you never do that shit again. I bet you never do that shit again. Yeah, because now you like, okay, you guarding your heart. Now you understand healthy boundaries. I don't think you had healthy boundaries before, friend. You had to get healthy boundaries. And I'm really proud of you. You know, it seems unpleasant the way that it had to go about happening, but this was your karmic reckoning. Yeah, Archangel Michael, Temperance. This was how you were going to find balance. This was the only way. Things had to get heavy. Things had to get heavy, heavy. Y'all know I like to sing that one. Things had to get heavy. Things had to get heavy for you to learn how to put up boundaries. But now things can move forward. Look at that. High Priestess, now you know how to listen to your intuition and get out of your head. Now you know the difference. You know when thoughts are holding you back. You know how to overcome your limiting beliefs now. You know the path. You've always known, but it's like things had to get so heavy to force you into a change. In astrology, there's an aspect called a quincunx. They call it a forced adjustment, where it's not so much, you still can make a choice, but the adjustment, it gets so irritating. Things cause so much friction for you that it's almost like you are fated to change because you're destined to experience something getting so uncomfortable for you that it actually forces you into change. And there were things in your life, times in your life where you knew you needed to change, but you didn't. And you actually still were managing your life, operating in that low vibrational energy. This beautiful spiritual leader was hiding behind a wimp, to be honest. Someone who was afraid to stand in their own power. That's what you were hiding behind. But you done went through things where you had to make a decision. You're like, am I going to leave this toxic me behind and move forward to my ultimate happiness, my 10 of cups? And that's what you've been manifesting. That's what you've been manifesting. And so you've been working on your heart. You've had a heart opening experience. And It was all low-key fated. You still had the choice, but I think that things have gotten so uncomfortable for you that you don't want to live like this anymore. Yeah, the moon, satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. You have gone through this time where you can no longer sacrifice what you need emotionally, because this high priestess, this queen of cups, this empress, this divine feminine that you were attached to poured so much love into you that now that you went back out in these streets, you done went back on that clearance rack, and you like, oh, I can't even live like this no more. See, before, it wasn't that painful to where even though it was uncomfortable for you, you still went back and lived a lifestyle that was below your pay grade. It was below your spiritual ranking, but you still went back and lived that life out of fear of growth, out of not wanting to take accountability. You didn't have the strength at that time. You had it, but you didn't choose to operate in it. So now things have got so uncomfortable for that ass that you like, I cannot live like this no more. You like, y'all can have this. Y'all can have the late nights. Y'all can have the drinking. Y'all can have the partying. Y'all can have the toxic behavior. Y'all can have it. I want my high priestess. I want my spiritual life back. I want my life back. Final messages. The death. Yeah, you did it. And 13 reduces down to a 4. This was necessary for your identity, and now you're ready to take the journey and heal this freaking heartbreak. This happened the other day where we had both of these threes out here. This is for the masculine, wands and swords. You have had to go through some uncomfortable, painful endings so that you could learn how to nurture yourself. You had to learn how to nurture yourself because you didn't appreciate how this divine feminine was nurturing you. You did not appreciate the love, the covering, the spiritual protection, the fulfillment, the satisfaction, the peace that this feminine brought to you. And I can think about that from my own situation where the person act like I ain't bring them peace. I bet when you go out there and live life without me, you recognize how much peace someone actually brought to your life. Just because someone wanted you to be accountable doesn't mean that they were not bringing peace to your life. That was you not allowing peace in your own life. But now you're getting curious. Now you're like, okay, I'm ready to learn. I want to learn some things. Now you're open to learn. Now you're open to receive. That feminine energy had to get cracked open off your ass. You have to go through an ass whooping to get it though. But it was judgment. It was divinely orchestrated. It was planned that way because God knew. Oh, God knew you wanted that Queen of Cups. God knew that the love he blessed you with, the love it blessed you with, whatever, okay? Non-gendering. God knew that the love you were blessed with was going to open your heart, and you were not going to find that kind of love nowhere out on that clearance rack, nowhere out on them streets. It was not going to happen. It forced you to change. It forced your spiritual growth. House 9, it forced your spiritual growth. And now you can step into who you have always been, who you were divinely called to be, that it was always in you, but you had to find it. You had to uncover it like buried treasure. And you had threw a whole heap load of trash on that thing. So you had to go through excavation to get to that treasure. You went through years of covering it up, of hiding your light, of desensitizing yourself, of thinking you didn't need to you thought that your shadow was your light. It wasn't. It wasn't. So I think that this was a beautiful reading. I really hope that this was helpful. You know, I love spending time with you guys, and sending you so much love, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.